What if I told you that millions of times a second, human beings across the entire globe are caught in a bizarre, involuntary neurological loop? You've done it today. I've definitely done it today. Welcome to This Explainer. We're not looking at cosmic events or massive global catastrophes today. Nope, we're putting a massive psychological magnifying glass right onto a tiny, highly obsessive micro moment that is quite literally sitting in your pocket right now.
So, what's the trigger for this strange phenomenon? It comes from a startlingly simple piece of source material. Originally a brief sentence in Persian, when we translate it, it hits us with a profoundly deep question. It asks, why do you constantly reread a text message? It kind of feels like a personal attack, doesn't it? Or maybe just a really gentle, knowing observation of our modern lives. We're going to completely deconstruct the heavy psychological weight baked into these few words, because inside the seemingly innocent question is an absolute mind-bending landscape of human emotion and digital anxiety. Let's break it down. It all starts with the immediate aftermath of the read. Why do we do this? Think about the physical reality here. A text message is entirely static. The pixels glowing on your device literally do not change. The punctuation is completely frozen exactly as it was delivered. Yet, we go back. Why? Well, it's because the human brain fundamentally despises ambiguity. We are desperately searching for something invisible. We want subtext. Was that period at the end of their sentence passive-aggressive? Was that emoji actually flirtatious or just, friendly? That why is our internal biological engine running in overdrive, trying to squeeze emotional context out of a completely rigid, emotionless grid of light. But here's where the chain reaction really starts messing with us. Constantly. That single word changes the entire nature of the game. We aren't just absorbing information anymore, are we? When you constantly reread something, you're actually engaging in an act of emotional regulation. You're returning to a digital well. If the message brought you joy, you are literally chasing a mini dopamine hit, trying to force your brain to trigger that chemical release all over again. And if it caused you anxiety, you're rereading it to somehow bend reality and control the outcome. It's like we think staring at the screen long enough will magically alter the words. At this stage, it's not reading at all. It's a full-blown compulsion. And this compulsion completely traps us in a closed behavioral loop. Let's look at the actual physical choreography of this glitch. Step 1, you read the message, you absorb the data. Step 2, you lock your phone, close the screen. Boom, the action should be complete, right? But then step 3 hits almost like a biological reflex. You open it right back up and reread it. Closing the screen didn't actually give you closure. Bizarrely, it triggered the urge to verify. Did I read it right? Wait, did I miss a subtle hint in that phrasing? This is the self-sustaining dance of digital anxiety, completely driven by the lingering ghosts of unseen words. And what exactly is holding our emotional state hostage here? A text message. Think about the stark, almost absurd brevity of this medium. We aren't analyzing a sweeping, handwritten romantic novel. We are obsessing over a few glowing characters on a slab of glass. It's a fundamentally simple medium, but it acts almost like a psychological mirror. Because a text message lacks physical presence, it lacks eye contact, it completely lacks a vocal tone, it forces our own insecurities and our own hopes to fill in the massive gaps. And exactly how your brain decides to fill those gaps is the very thing that keeps you trapped in the loop. Which brings us full circle, right back to where this chain reaction started. Why do you constantly reread a text message? We've completely taken this habit apart, exposing the brain chemistry and the anxiety hiding beneath it. So the next time you find yourself instinctively unlocking your device just to stare at a message you've already read 3 times today, pause and ask yourself, am I actually looking for words right now, or am I hunting for a feeling? I really want to hear from you on this one. What was the last text message you caught yourself constantly rereading? And knowing what we just talked about, why do you think you did it? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this mind-bending look into the psychology of our everyday world, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.